by starting to implement certain things, buying seeds and buying glass containers and water, that's spring water. And you can start living raw for pennies. And I know it's not the fanciest lifestyle, but on the other spectrum, if you do want to learn, if you want to become more adaptable with raw cuisine, you can do anything cooked, you can make raw. Anything cooked, you can make raw. My friend Giuliano in California says you can make anything that is standard American diet food, hamburgers, mayonnaise, any condiment, you can make it raw. And it's true, because I've made everything that I love raw. And that's how I live. You know, I make mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise. I make raw mayonnaise. That's killer, you know? It's nut-based, but it's good for you. I'm slowly pushing the envelope with all my recipes. Trying to, right now at this point of my conversion, I am letting go of nuts and I'm doing other things without nuts. Because I noticed that nuts are acid forming in your body, even though they're raw and organic, they are acid forming. And if you don't balance that out with something that's highly alkaline, then your body will get stuck in this acid forming putrefacious state. And that means that you have to detox more and you have to kind of eat more alkaline foods. So I'll leave you with this. Alkaline foods are found in dark leafy greens, and pretty much most greens are alkaline forming, including thousands of herbs that grow wildly in this country. A lot of them that are medicinal, and a lot of them that are they're just used by people from all walks of life in their medicines and in their cultures. You can make magic with these herbs and with these vegetables that are highly alkaline. All you need is a little drop if you're going raw. All you need is a little drop in your cooked food, and you kind of balance out the acid-alkaline ratio. That's why you eat salads with steak, because the salad that salad helps you digest the steak. And I'm not touching upon enzymes right now because I feel everybody in the community talks about enzymes, and I don't want to go into enzymes, but just know that enzymes are destroyed the minute you cook food over 105 degrees. Some say 118, I say 105. And the minute you do that, you destroy enzymes, your body uses its own enzyme reserves, and in essence, you get older, lethargic, and you start to get fat. So those three things happen because your enzymes are being used up to digest cooked food. So if you want to go down that route, go ahead. It is your life. You do what you want with it. I'm just here to kind of tell you what I learned and what I do, because it works for me. It doesn't work for everyone, and I really do hope that if there's one thing you take from this mini lecture, besides that, smiling is good and playing with your food is even better. That just introduce more alkaline forming foods into your body, and don't be afraid to push the envelope by introducing certain herbs in your body too. Shilajit is a good herb that grows in India. It's an Indian Ayurvedic medicinal herb that is super powerful, lowers your bad cholesterol, gives you energy like stallion, and you can perform all sorts of wonders, including magic. Another good herb that I love to use, and I want to be as I want to just say this because, and you can turn off the camera if you want, or you can just leave it on if you want, of course. I do use medicinal marijuana in my recipes, and I use it openly because cannabis has been proven time and time again to be, not only does it prevent Parkinson's and help prevent most neurodegenerative diseases out there, but they've been helpful for anxiety and all types of stress factors, including, I'm going to throw this one out there, medicinal cannabis is one of the highest antioxidants out there on the planet, up there with cacao and with acai. And I write extensively on this subject in my book. It is all backed by research. Again, this is all, in the realm of education. So I just want to say that disclaimer. And that's one of the herbs that I use a lot in my recipes. I do tinctures with various herbs, including 3 types of mushrooms that I'm going to share with you right now. Cordyceps, maitake, and Phillibius lynteus. The most amazing mushrooms on the planet, high in polysaccharides, probably the highest polysaccharides on the planet. Polysaccharides are, they're like the powerhouse of antioxidants, longevity, anti-aging, anti-inflammation, because inflammation is you want to know the first step to disease, it's inflammation. Once you get inflammation, then comes disease, and then you die. Whenever you get sick, it's because of an inflammatory agent that happens in your body. You cut yourself, you get inflamed. You get cancer, you get inflamed. It all starts with inflammation. And the best inflammation, it's out there in every journal that I've done research, is cayenne pepper. Easy, simple to use, just sprinkle that in everything. Capsaicin is the chemical in cayenne pepper that blocks substance P, which is, again, it's one of those bad free radicals out there. It's really bad, and substance P has been shown to accelerate aging and to give you all sorts of headaches. It's a neurodegenerative disease, so it starts in your brain. And just by introducing cayenne pepper, you control that, you knock that out. I haven't had a headache in 3 years, and I was a migraine sufferer like you wouldn't believe. I've taken Advil, I've taken the whole bottle once and had to call 911. I've overdosed on that, overdosed on all sorts of drugs, and I'm happy to say I'm still alive. And I'm also happy to say that raw foods has been my not only my savior, but it has kind of helped me ground myself mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. And one more, I think I just have so much health in me right now. Like I do, I run the Sears Tower every Saturday. I do the stairs, I go up and down. Last time I did it in under 14 minutes, which is like super good. It's like athletic type. And I am an athlete too. I was actually, since 5 years old, I've been an athlete. I've played college level soccer. But I got into the bad uppers in college, and that's how I got addicted to certain drugs. So I went down a bad route, but then I got clean again, and now I am super clean with raw food. And I want to leave you with that. So if anyone has a question that I can answer, feel free to ask me, because I do have a wealth of knowledge and not enough time. So shoot those questions to me if you want. Question? What kind of oil? Yeah. The best oil that I've discovered through my research is a balance of omega-3s and omega-6s. The problem with our society is we get too much omega-6, but not enough omega-3s. I believe the average ratio done through the University of California, Berkeley School of Health Policy was that the average American consumer of a standard American diet gets about a ratio of 16 to 3 on omega-3s versus 6s. So you got to bring that ratio down to 1 to 3, is what a lot of doctors recommend. So the ratio that I do is 1 to 3 omega-3s to omega-6s. So I include hemp oil, and I include cannabis oil, and I include any other oil that is omega-3 rich with omega-6s, which is your polyunsaturated fats like avocados and stuff like that. It's different, yeah. Yeah, there's a method to do that. I'm not going to go into that because I can get arrested. But where I'm from, I have a marijuana license, so it's okay. Yeah, it's a different plant. THC, the cannabis extract, that's what makes the plants different. And here's an interesting tidbit for you. I am part of the Vote Hemp organization. I'm a big political person in college. That's what I did and what I still do. And go to votehemp.org. It's probably the most amazing site. And it's about hemp, not marijuana. They're two different plants. Even though I support both, the hemp is one that is outlawed in this country still. Yet it is one of the most amazing superfoods on the planet. Hemp powder, you get your protein from hemp seeds. That is the best source. It has the omega-3s in the perfect ratio for you.
Doesn't it go rancid?
Hemp oil does not go rancid so long as you keep it in your refrigerator and in glass bottles. Don't buy the plastic bottle ones because of the bisphenol A that gets leached out. You don't want to do that stuff. It causes all sort of neurological diseases. Anyone else have a question? Yeah.
What kind of detox?